Just a week after losing 5 people at sea, the Polar Prince is preparing to head out again. It was the mothership that launched the Titan submersible. It stayed on scene as part of the search and returned to port Saturday. Its next trip is with a different organization. Well, new details are now emerging about its last trip.
Yes, I was on board the vessel. I was on the ship.
In an interview with the BBC, Christine Dawood confirms she and her daughter were on the Polar Prince when her son and husband were lost. Dawood says she was supposed to be on the Titan when it dove to the wreck of the Titanic. She instead gave the spot to her son, Suleiman. He was excited. Dawood was on a lower deck on the Polar Prince having a snack when she was told the ship had lost communications with the sub.
I think I didn't comprehend at that moment what that meant. And then it just went downhill from there.
Dawood says during the search, she stayed hopeful, but knew time was running out. It was after 96 hours, when the sub would have run out of oxygen, that things changed.
That's when I lost hope. And that's when I even then sent a message to my family on shore. I said, I'm preparing for the worst.
A funeral prayer was held at the St. John's Mosque Sunday. Dawood says they remembered all 5 of the men who were lost. Now, the salvage operation at the site of the wreck continues. A remotely operated vehicle has made several dives.
The loss of a submarine crew or a submersible crew is very close to home for me.
Carl Hartsfield is a former U.S. sub-commodore. He was embedded with the Coast Guard last week during the search operation. Hartsfield says ROVs can recover debris of almost any size, but it is complicated, he says, and delicate.
Imagine if you were on top of the Empire State Building and you had a tennis ball on a string and you were trying to put it over a manhole cover.
Now, the world is used to seeing images of the wreck of the Titanic, not of the Titan. The U.S. Coast Guard says it will not release images or even a list of what it finds. But those items will be important to all 3 investigations now underway. The U.S. Coast Guard, the Transportation Safety Board of Canada, and the RCMP are all looking at the Titan tragedy. There's no timeline on how long it'll take for those investigations to be completed. The TSB said this weekend it could be 18 to 24 months. The U.S. Coast Guard said simply it will take as long as it takes. Jeff?
Mike Armstrong in St. John's. Thanks, Mike.